It's also, I feel like, such a testament to the brand, because it'd be really easy for a lot of them to stay siloed, to put walls up, to not communicate in public channels. I think the way that they have, like, very vulnerably and transparently, which obviously we feel like is great for our show and like people can learn things, but it'd be really easy for people to dodge questions or to not share what they really think or to not share what the real realities are. But I've just been so impressed and grateful for the level of transparency that our guests have displayed. And like that ultimately is what makes, I think, the show good or not. And you and I have gathered insights and compiled and aggregated things that have been shared into like specific things, but we could never do that and we won't be able to continue to do that unless people show up and really share kind of the realities of what's going on. So yeah, I just think that's super cool and super grateful for that. And I think it's very unique to our space and our ecosystem of people.
I completely agree, and I think it's worth, we have a quote outline for today's episode where we're obviously going very off script, and this is super different. But one of the things that we want to talk about are like the secrets of the episode, and
Mm.
we did not do a good job of putting that together. It was hard for me to think of in before the episode started, like what's a secret that people don't know. But this brings up a great one that we have never talked about before. Before we record every episode, we go through a list of different like administrative stuff
Mm.
to make sure that we're all on the same page for what's going to happen in the episode. And one of the questions we ask before every episode is there anything that you do want to make sure that we talk about or anything that you want to make sure that we don't talk about? And I mean, it's easily 99%. There's like, no, we're an open book. And,
Yeah, I can't think of a single time where someone was like, "I don't wanna talk about XYZ," honestly.
I mean, there could have been like one or two about like a funding thing or something along those
Right,
lines that come to mind.
right.
But in terms of like, to your point, like the vulnerability and the transparency that these founders, like what they've been willing to share publicly on the record, recorded is pretty extraordinary.